You know, I'm like the peanut butter and you the jelly. You know, you the Kool-Aid and I'm the sugar. I'm the sandwich and you the meat. We can just go together. That's why we such a good partnership.
We all right. We do all right.
3250 you're going out to 57-year-old female face caught on fire while smoking using the oxygen tank.
Her face caught on fire smoking a cigarette on O2. Sound like a code 3 to me, bruh.
It sounds like a patient got some burns to the face. So worried about their airway. Hopefully they didn't get any burns to the airway.
You're gonna wanna check for that soot in the airways, make sure they ain't got no like serious burns or nothing like that.
Right? Well, lucky for her, she got me and you coming.
Exactly.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Get it. Hey, I'm gonna grab my gloves out the back. What's going on?
She was on her
Yes.
oxygen machine and she won't smoke a cigarette and it started blowing in her face.
So was it like a complete flame that blowed in her face?
Yeah, yeah, her face is burning.
Woo. Let's see what they need to hand with. 6249, I'm on scene.
You hurting anywhere, my love?
Yeah.
Your face?
My face! My face gone. Help me, please.
We are, baby. We gonna get you in our little chair, get you down and get you to university, okay? We're on scene for a female patient whose face on fire. Contact is gonna be a burn activation.
Relax your arm. Let me get your blood pressure real quick.
I'm in pain.
I know, just let me see it.
To give us a stat chat removal delay as well.
Oh, I'm cold.
Yeah, baby. It's because you have burnt yourself. How long ago did this happen?
Just now.
Why are you smoking a cigarette with your oxygen?
I was about to take it off. And
Well, look, it's gonna be all right, all right?
It's gonna be all right. We're gonna take care of you, okay, baby? All right, you ready, baby? Get you to the hospital, make sure those burns not down the airway.
oh, God. Oh, I'm in pain.
Stretcher right behind you, okay?
Okay.
I know, baby.
All right,
Let's
let's
just get us
buckle down.
secured, yeah. Stick your tongue out again for me. Lift your head all the way back for me. All right, we look in her nose. The hairs in her nose are completely burned away.
I need some oxygen, y'all.
We getting you, baby.
Oh, I'm cold.
That's a strong indication that she potentially could have some airway burns. She burned her nasal passages, a little darkness to her tongue as well, soot in the nose. We already burn activated her.
Okay.
Just need to get her back on the monitor, high flow O2.
When we get in the truck, I'll slap her on inside on a non-rebreather for you.
Yeah, Jay, you get her on the monitor for me. Alpha 3250, burn patient.
All right, Miss Sonia, I'm gonna get you connected to the monitor. I'm gonna get you some oxygen.
In the ambulance, I can see that the patient does have some singe marks around her lips and on the inside of her nose. So her airway does have that possibility of swelling and closing. So that's something that we have to keep an eye on.
All right. Well, this might hurt a little bit because you got those burns on your nose right there, but it's gonna help you breathe, okay? I'm gonna give it to you. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. That's tender.
I'm hurting.
All right.
I'm in pain.
I know, baby. I'm gonna get you some pain meds on top of it, all right, my love? We gonna take care of you, baby.
Miss Sonia, we're gonna get you right, all right? I promise.
All right.
All right?
We got you, baby.
Thank you, love.
Do you want?
No
Yeah,
problem.
no problem, baby. Do
Hey, you focus on breathing for us, all right?
You're doing so good, all right?
Oh, Lord.
Just relax, baby. Well, look, you're about to get that pain medicine. That should help you out a good bit, okay?
Exactly.
I got 50 in,
Okay.
50 mics in.
Got you.
All right.
Jack, you good?
Yeah, let's roll. Maintaining her airway and getting pain management on board is our highest priority for this patient, second to transporting her. I'm gonna take care of you, babe. We gonna get through it. We gonna get through it together, okay? Look, I say I ain't gonna let you down. I don't plan on letting you down, all right? All right, we got you, okay? We got you, babe.
Sweet potatoes, Nick.
I love them.
I just want to eat them all the time.
I do eat them all the time. That's one of the few carbs I regularly eat. It's really good for you.
I'm trying to like not overdo it, because I mean, it's still potatoes.
You can't overdo it, really, to be honest with you. It breaks down a lot faster than a regular potato does as far as carbs
Damn
go.
delicious.
Right.
You can eat it with anything. Those and beets. Like I cannot get enough beets. I just want all the beets.
3232. We've got a male on a motorcycle struck by a vehicle.
So is the male just laying in the street, not moving? Nick and I get dispatched to a male struck while riding his motorcycle. And when we hear these, it's usually pretty bad. My brain kicks in a high gear and I'm thinking, okay, this is definitely a critical patient.
3232 on scene.
32304.
But once I step out of the truck, I actually don't see any visible signs of trauma. And then I notice that he's got a cell phone in his hand.
Yeah, there's nothing obvious. Obviously, he's on his phone.
Anytime you can have your cell phone in your hand and you're calling people, that lets me know you're all right. You ain't dead and you ain't dying.
Hold on!
Come on, man.
What's up?
How you doing?
I've seen better days.
I hear you.
I was sitting at the light, and the light just turned red, and I pulled out my phone to play Pokemon Go. I was trying to see what was in the area.
We've had a significant rise in Pokemon-related injuries.
Something just told me to look up. I see these headlights coming towards me, and before I knew it, I was slipping through the.
All right, the most important question that we're going to ask you tonight, don't lie. Be as honest as possible. Did you get any rare Pokemon?
I didn't even get a chance to look at that.
Keely, get out. Everyone knows how much I hate this game. It doesn't matter if you're on a bike or walking or whatever, and there's cars zooming by, you should not be playing Pokemon Go.
Code 4 is not necessary. It was an accident.
You sat on a knife, sat the knife down, forgot he sat it there.
Bro, this is probably just cut himself.
You wear Spanx? Best workout clothes ever made.
First of all, I'm a grown-ass man.
See, I would think you would appreciate something like that because they're real smooth. You don't get a lot of friction.
When you say stuff like that, that's when I question our friendship. Like, how did we become friends?
Because I'm awesome. You like to surround yourself with awesome people.
I tend not to surround myself with men that wear Spanx.
Man, I don't wear Spanx. Now you got me self-conscious. I don't wear them. 3220 to 97. You standing up tall.
Right. Let's see what's going on with this guy.
We'll peep it out.
Say, brother, what's going on, my man?
He had a steak knife, like a fillet knife.
Right.
6-inch fillet knife fell inside of the recliner.
Right.
Sits in it, and about 3 inches of it that actually penetrated his
Let me see.
back.
Turn around for me, brother. I see that the sprint medic had already made the scene, and I can see she's holding pressure on something, but then she kind of lets it go, and a little blood comes out, and he has a good little gaping wound, like in his ass.
Watch that.
Guys, we're gonna take care of you, brother, man. This is one of them mistakes, huh? But see, by his bleeding like that, I might just bring you to university so they can stitch you up a little bit, all right?
I got scared when I seen all that blood.
Right. That is kind of deep. All right, big man, put this on your butt, bro.
You ready for a bumpy ride?
I can handle it, baby.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Look, I was in the tank with the colonel.
Uh-huh.
Colonel said, that man gonna sleep through it.
You know, he still meets trauma criteria. He still had a penetrating injury that was actually pretty deep.
All right, man, I'm gonna get you up there, all right?
He will go to the trauma center and make sure that he doesn't have any major vessel damage or anything like that.
Tell me what happened.
I took one of the knives out the kitchen. You know, I got this cone right down my feet.
Man, you got...
I'm gonna cut the cone off with that
with the sharp knife, right.
Yeah. So I'm watching the damn TV.
Right.
I said, I want to eat now. So I went pick beans, put some stuff in the microwave. I've been a little bit overweight right now. When I set, I flopped. When I flopped, I couldn't stop.
You couldn't stop. You saw it, so you had...
went by that point, yeah.
Look, bro, like I said, you lucky. Like I said, if that had went between your legs and would have hit your package, Lord have mercy.
A 6-year-old female, her book bag is in the place stuck in between the teeth.
What?
Her book bag is stuck in her teeth?
How does a book bag get stuck in your teeth? I mean, sometimes you kind of sit there for a minute and you're just pondering all the different ways in which this cannot possibly be true. This is the first time I've ever gotten a call for a child with a book bag stuck in their teeth.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Mm-hmm. I have beef jerky stuck in my teeth right now.
You want to use the book bag to get it out?
3232 on scene. Hi. What did you do?
I was playing on my books.
Okay, open.
She had it stuck in there really well. I mean, it was up in there, all up in the gums, and I don't know how she got it in there, to be honest with you. She must have been gnawing on that thing for a while.
Like, I really don't know how she did it.
Come here, baby. Has she had her adult teeth yet?
No, that's still her baby.
It was baby teeth, so I was like, all right, so we have a little more room to play, because you don't want to mess with the moneymaker. It should be the first rule of paramedicine. She was really cute, don't want to mess with that. All right, Miss Kyra, what grade you in? First grade. Ended up distracting her a little bit, talking about school and things like that. Let's take a look and see what we got. Look up towards the ceiling. All right, let's see how tight it is, okay? What's your teacher's name? Give me 5.
All right.
Miss who? Yeah, you like her? Cool.
So look, don't go chewing on that zipper anymore, okay?
It goes to show you never really know what you're gonna get. Next call could be somebody with their head blown off, but that call was just really refreshing in the fact that, she was really sweet and we could help her out.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie.
There you go. Thank you.
Bye.
Crisis averted.
You're going on to 60-year-old male. He has a piece of wood stuck in his foot with bleeding.
Get ready, man. Stacy got a piece of wood that's stuck in his foot.
This could be like maybe like an impaled piece of wood.
I was about to say. What if he was carrying something like sharp wood or something with nails and went down and like impaled his foot?
Now what if we get out there and it's just like a splinter, like just a little bitty piece of wood that got like in his toe? You gonna pull it out?
That's never been my MO. I'm just saying, that ain't my MO, son. Look who cracked that right there. We got Brandon on spring here, bruh. Alpha 32, 51. We on scene. What's that, Scrubs?
Did you see the call notes?
Yeah, wood stuck in his foot?
Yeah.
You got this with Jay so I can like knock and see what's going on with
Yes.
him? It's the paramedics. Y'all call. Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Ooh, Lord. Oh.
So what happened?
Toothpick. And the more I pull it, the nerve it just shoots up my leg. I didn't want to just pull it out.
You a diabetic?
No, not that I know.
Good.
You some cutting?
No, I ain't going to cut nothing. I ain't no surgeon.
Yeah, we don't do that.
I think it's shooting up a nerve.
Why you let her pull it out? She was getting too much pleasure out of it, huh?
I was trying to pull it out. Believe me, I was trying to pull it out.
You want one of us to point out?
You up. You the responsible one.
New Orleans EMS, med control.
Go ahead.
I'm on scene with a 66-year-old male. The patient has a toothpick stuck in the medial side of his foot. It's about 1/4 of an inch embedded, and he's requesting that we remove the toothpick. I just have to get med control orders to remove it, that's all.
Knowing that the patient just wanted this toothpick out, Brandon calls the doctor. Because technically it's an impalement. It broke the skin, it broke some tissue. No matter what it is, it is.
Can I please remove this?
Embarrassment level 100.
Break 10,000.
Mr. Woody.
Please remove the tooth, sir.
I can't take this man. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Take a deep breath.
Good, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, going to save a cat.
Thanks, man.
I bet it feel better now, huh?
I'm still going to the doctor.
Yeah, that's cool. You ready, Victor? You gonna let us run you up to the hospital?
I think you should go get checked.
I mean,
You might as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
I was gonna say we here now, bro.
Oh, I just feel
You gonna bring me or you gonna?
I'm gonna bring him.
Okay. I'm just gonna ride.
I'm
up
going.
there.
All right, man. Look, so you say you don't want to go. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my computer real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop up some paperwork and we gonna get out your head. All right?
I just want you to know I'm disappointed. I wanted to walk in this house and you have a log stuck in your foot. You called for some wood stuck in you. I wanted stuck. The table broke in half. All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, thanks, man.
Brandon is the hero in this situation. He suggested calling med control. He suggested removing the toothpick, himself. I thought you were gonna have like a Japanese sword or something in your foot, bro. That's all I'm saying. I was not expecting a toothpick. It just goes to show you that not all heroes wear capes. Sometimes they wear badges. And that was Brandon today. Appreciate you, bro.
Whatever. Strong work, Brandon.
Yeah.
Literal, strong.
Lord knows I wouldn't have pulled that off. You better than me.
Really? It was not an ALS skill at all.
You right.
Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, you too.
You ready to beat it like cake batter and get out here?
Smell like a banana in the road.
City of New Orleans, 911, what is your emergency? I just don't want him around me. I've been begging him all day to get the from around me. He's going through personal problems in his life. I'm scared because the threats that he's making. Have you asked him to leave? I've been asking this man to leave now since 9 o'clock this morning. He done bashed his head against the gate and all that. He got a hickey on his head and all that. Does anyone need any medical attention? He might need medical attention. Can y'all please tell the police not to come with the sirens and all that because he gonna run? All right, if it's safe to do so, separate yourself and avoid further contact.
PD unit requesting EMS for a detained subject that slammed his head in the back of the unit and broke the window.
I am headed to a male subject that was in custody with NOPD, and they said he slammed his head against the window hard enough to break it. So automatically in my head, I hear excited delirium. That takes a lot of force, a lot of willpower. That's not just, let me out of this car. Because that's one of those hot button topics around the country right now is those people that die in police custody. I think it's something that needs better training within emergency medicine in the pre-hospital setting is how to recognize excited delirium and how to treat excited delirium to avoid, those spontaneous cardiac arrests that happen. It can be caused by things like, let's say you have a home invasion, somebody breaks into your house. I had a patient like that recently, and her body just literally went into this high alert state. Your body just physiologically freaks the hell out. This guy's is probably because, he got arrested. 6249 on scene. So what window did he hit?
Just past like this.
Oh! Where's he at? Which side of the car? This side? Okay. Is he still kind of amped up? Hi. To intentionally hurt yourself by slamming your head against the window is legit. But you should walk into any call judgment-free. Treating someone in custody is no different than treating somebody that is not in custody. If you have a medical complaint, it doesn't matter to me. That's what I'm there for. It's not on me to judge. What's your name, baby? Okay, but this is the thing. So you bleed and you got glass in your face, you got a big old bump on your forehead.
If it's gonna kill me, let it kill me. I'd rather die first thing.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to check you out, okay? So what we'll do is, so he broke that window. Did you see it?
No.
Come see. So when you guys had him, was this like anger or did he seem like an excited delirium?
No, I mean, he was calm. He was a little agitated. He was being arrested. He was calm coming out of the house. And, we were going to search him to put him in the car and he just... But up to that point...
So we're gonna have to take him for sure because he's got obvious injuries. The most concerning thing that I'm seeing is the hematoma that he has to his head. And knowing how much force it takes to break a window like that, you should be relatively concerned about bleeding on the brain. This guy should definitely get a CT.
They're gonna clean you up, they're gonna bandage you up. That's all they're gonna do, all right?
Can you sit right here?
That's some hard glass, and the fact that you broke it, you put some force behind that, man.
You see how bad I am, then I'm going to jail, and I'm about to miss my daughter's birthday for nothing.
I don't even know why I'm going through all this. This doesn't make no sense.
That baby? Okay.
I'm about to die or something, man.
It doesn't look to be an excited delirium. His pupils are not dilated, he's not tachycardic, he's not breathing rapidly. This guy is obviously having a really bad day, and he's upset. All right, my man. Look, we're gonna check your vital signs. We're gonna take a look at the little stuff you have on your head and all of that. We're here for your medical problems.
I have no medical problems.
You do?
You slammed your head into a window. So can you tell us what happened? Like why you hit your head on the back of the car?
I don't want to choke you up.
Okay. Can you tell us what year it is? And what month it is?
I don't care what year it is. I don't
Okay.
care what month it is.
All right. We're gonna take you on over to university, okay?
Head injuries for everybody are unique. So him saying, I don't know, I don't care, is that stubbornness or is that the head injury? We don't know. But there's one sure way to find out, and that's a CAT scan.
Can you look up? Put your head back. Here, I'm gonna lay you back some. Relax your head back on the stretcher. Relax. Can you relax your head back? We're trying to help you. We're not the police.
How y'all helping me?
Wait, look, we're here for your medical issue. You got glass all over your face. Your face is all busted up. I'm trying. You want that glass in your eye?
I'm okay with
You want to lose your vision? Don't you have a child? Let me get the glass from by your eye.
I ain't gonna see it anyway.
Let me get this glass from by your eye, please. All right, I'm gonna use this tape. I'm gonna just push it on there. It's gonna pull the glass off. All right? Close your eyes. Put your head back for me. Okay. You look a little zesty somebody.
Where I am, I'm about to go to
Okay,
jail.
but I didn't do that to you.
All right, so what make you think
I'm here trying to help you.
helping me?
Okay. You mad at the wrong people. So we're gonna have to take him. He can't refuse because he's got obvious injuries. But he won't answer any of our questions, so we can't technically say he's alert. You know, he's gonna have to get medically cleared anyway. All right, guys, y'all be careful. 6249. You can show 3249 enrolled with one patient. NOP is going to be following them to the hospital, and you can show me clear. I can't even imagine smashing my head against a damn window that hard to break a window like that.
Be safe, be strong. Let's do this.
Get that stretcher in here.
You're gonna bleed to death.
Grab the nozzle, grab the nozzle.
You know, they're not dead. I can work with that.